what's wrong with these people? What's the meaning of this? Is list, or do they mean is not? I don't understand. A valid is a valid. Good evening, everyone, and then you're welcome to today's update section, alright, on our PLP journey and academy. So before we begin anything, I would like to first of all thank our supporters on YouTube. So let's quickly head over to YouTube and at Roytech. Alright. So I want to use this medium to appreciate each and every one of us that have been contributing to Roytech's journey. Alright. So pardon the network connection, actually the internet connection. So I don't know why. It was raining here, and then immediately the rain stopped. We've been experiencing a bad connection, and as a matter of fact, this is very, very annoying. I had to switch the connection from Wi-Fi to connecting to my mobile phone, so it will be somewhat better, which was actually somewhat better than connecting to the actual router. So let's initiate this also. Sign in, and let's hope it works. It responds quickly. Alright. So now while we're waiting for this to work, alright, so should in case if you're watching this particular video in a day that is actually not the same as the hackathon day, so it is possible you're watching this video right after the hackathon section, the hackathon week. So I just want to say thank you for your support also, and then so let's okay, so let's sign in here. Right. Okay, so it's been long since I've recorded my dashboard right here. I think we can see enrolled 5 modules, points 18, 1, and I am somewhere around 249, which is actually funny. Alright. So let's see how far we've gone with this. Okay, so this is still loading, so I'll make sure this is not distracting what we're supposed to do. Alright, so what we're doing in this particular section is yes, by the way, let me first start from this place. So thank you to the 55 subscribers. I really appreciate you. So even though YouTube isn't allowing us to see you guys' name, but we so much appreciate your effort, and we appreciate you for supporting this channel. And then for the viewers too, we thank you. Well, our most appreciation goes to the 55 subscribers who actually believe in this channel. Right, now that we've said that, let's continue into what we have for ourselves this evening. Okay, so I heard there are assignments in every section of this particular stuff. So the only one I've done is the website assignments, which most people actually came back to complain to myself and my partner that is actually not the audio was not recorded alongside. So I sincerely apologize for that. So first of all, I'm looking into Python. Alright, and I'm jumping directly to see I don't know, someone said the deadline was supposed to be today, so I will be doing like almost everything. I will be solving like almost everything. Alright, so introduction and setting up Python. So I'm actually not here to teach Python. Our Python classes are separate, so when it's time to learn Python, you can actually contact me, or you can just send me a DM on WhatsApp using the message in the description section underneath the screen. Underneath this video, check the description section. You're going to see a link to be able to DM me directly. Alright, so I'll just be skipping all these to our assignments. Alright. Feeling very dizzy. It's been long since I've been able to sleep like a very good sleep. I've been busy supporting people here and there. Actually haven't got enough time to rest for myself, and it's actually somewhat affecting me right now. Apologies everyone. Okay, I'm seriously feeling dizzy. Okay, so I think where this says, okay, no, this is recording. No. Okay. So first and foremost, we have our quiz. So let's quickly tackle our quiz as sharp as possible. All right. So it says we have 60 minutes to answer 5 questions on a quiz for introduction to Python with 40% mark. All right. So are we all good to go? We're good to go. So actually, this recording is not a live session, so don't expect to hear any voicing at the background. All right. So what is the best way to declare a variable in Python? A, var name equals, in quotation, Python. B, let name equals, in single quote, Python, and an emoji. C, name equals, in double quotes, Python, and an emoji. D, int name equals Python. So alright, so first thing first, we have, wow, this is very serious. This is very serious. So the actual answer, right? The reason why I said it's very serious is because we have a whole 1 hour to answer just 5 questions. So var is for JavaScript, var name Python, and then even in JavaScript you still need to add semicolon. Let is also JavaScript, and I don't know why they are adding this emojis. Well, it doesn't work this way, but the normal way of doing this is name equals Python, because English is just Python is just like normal English language. So name equals Python. Now, which of these is a valid Python data type? A, pizza. B, list. C, taco. C, string. We have different kinds of data types, right? So we all know that pizza is not a data type. This is just like what's it called? This is a food. In fact, the emoji is even giving more clues to it. So, and then list is not a programming language. List is just it's a programming language. It's not a data type in Python. So list is just like a particular statement in a program that you use to list things, especially in HTML. Then taco, so this one this one is just food. This one is lunch. So it's not even a keyword in any programming language safe. So this one is just food. But then string, we all know that string, which is the str, is the actual Python keyword. So the string, actually refers to the data type that we refer to as text or alphabet, right? So we're going to the next one. How would you call a user's how would you call a user's name in Python? A, input, then in brackets name, in quotation what's your name. B, name dot collect, in brackets and quotation what's your name. C, ask name, in quotation what's your name. D, name equals input, in brackets and in quotation what's your name. So for some that has been following our sessions, you've seen us create different kinds of we've created different kinds of how do I call it, different kinds of input stuff. For example, we did one for calculator, we did one for rate takeoff, health something, I can't remember the name, I think it's FIFO, first in first out, and so on like that. And then if you remember vividly, the function we used to collect users data was something like this: name equals, here we are using name, but then we were using what was it we were even using? I think the one we did for age, we used age. The one we did for FIFO, we used the response equals input, then we asked if they've eaten. So this is the correct way of doing it. All right, so this is it: name equals input, what's your name. All right, now what's the result of this Python operation? 5 plus 3 times 2. For those that were in the mathematical thinking for coding, I told you how computers think, how computers solve problems, right? So I told you how computers solve problem, that is going to use the rule of BODMAS. And then in BODMAS, B brackets, there is no brackets. O off, there is no percentage or off stuff here. D division, there is no division. M multiplication, so multiplication, that means it's going to start from 3 times 2. Now what's 3 times 2? What's 3 in 2 places? That's 6. So this is going to be 5 plus 6 now. Then 5 plus 6, which gives us what? 11. So which means our answer is definitely going to be 11. All right. Then next question. Then the last but not the least question. Which of the following is the correct way to check a variable's data type? A, type of, then in brackets, variable. B, type, in brackets, variable. C, data type, in brackets, variable. D, check type, in brackets, variable. Alright, so I don't think I have tried this particular one. I've not tested this, done this particular one to us before. I don't think I've done this particular one for us before. But actually, the way to check the type of a variable is just as simple as type and then the variable. So which is here. The type of is for JavaScript also. Data type, I don't know. Check type, I don't know. But this is the one for Python and this is the one for JavaScript. So we're picking the one for Python, alright? So let's submit and see what we get. Wow, we got 80%. Let's view our answers. Which one did I miss? Is this the first or the second time I'll be making mistake here? Let's see. Which of this is a valid Python data type? I don't understand. Data type string, and it says we miss it. What's wrong with these people? What's the meaning of this? Is list, or do they mean is not? I don't understand. A valid is a valid Python data type. String. We have strings for alphabets. What's wrong with these guys? I think we need to report this. Let me screenshot this. We need to report this to them. We need to really report this. What's the meaning of this? What was supposed to be the answer? Alright, so I guess we're actually not wrong. So it's from their end there. So can you just get off the screen? So I'm not supposed to even start clicking on this. Rate the instructor. Yeah, supposed to pick not satisfied. Okay, no. I thought about the quiz. Content of the week. Okay, satisfying. Assignments. Okay, let's see satisfying also. Quiz. I'm supposed to say need improvement. It needs improvement. I'm not going to lie. Alright, so we are in for the initial reason we are here. So let me just quickly check and see what. Okay, 15 minutes. We've used 15 minutes. So I'm going to rush this, alright? So we have our Python assignments here. We have our Python assignment here. It says description, intro to Python assignment, practice creating Python program to perform arithmetic and string, experimenting with variables and exploring data type, instructions, basic calculator program, create a simple Python program that asks users to input two numbers and a mathematical blah 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 something. Okay, then perform the operation based on the user input and print the results. Example, if a user input and plus, your program should display 10 plus 15 equals. Okay, this is interesting. All right, so first thing first, what we're going to do now is we're going to create this. So lucky for us, we are not giving a particular link to a particular prepared GitHub repository to do this and then submit. So it says upload the code to GitHub and submit the GitHub link when you click on finish assignment here. So let me quickly run to my VS Code now. Let's rush down to VS Code. So I'm going to place this beside the screen right here, and then go grab my VS Code, and then let me just look for a folder that I can use. Okay, PLP assignments. Going to use PLP assignments. All right. Okay, so now all we want to do now is so this, I think this was the one I submitted for the assignment. Yeah, the index assignments. Just did that and submitted it. Okay, so we're going to be doing let me just call this cal.py. So it doesn't matter what you name yours, alright? So I'm placing this to the other side of the screen, alright, so that I can see what I'm doing here and at the same time do it out right here. Okay, so now first of all, in our mathematical thinking in coding, we've been taught how to calmly break down things like this into step-by-step solving methods, right? So here they said create a simple function that asks user to input two words. So because I'm not going to delay the stuff, I'm just going to do the steps, and then I'm going to, as I'm doing it, at the same time recording, so that we won't waste too much time on just this assignment. Okay, so now first of all, I'll be breaking it down into steps by steps. So step one, so in my step one, I would like to first of all ask the user so I'm going to ask the user to input the first number, right? Alright, so and then I'm going to give it a space, give it more than enough space. You can give it as many space as possible, it doesn't matter. Then step two, what I'm going to do in my step two, For my step 2, I'm going to ask the user to input the second number, right? Then another in my step 3. So in my step 3 now, I'm going to ask the user to input an operation symbol. Alright, so then in my step 4, so in my step 4, so in my step 4, after asking them, then okay, so here now I can use if, elif, and else. I use if, elif, and else to now perform the correct operations, right? So we use if, elif, that's else, if, and then else as the last option. So now easy to perform an operation, whichever one. Big. I need to rush this thing as much as possible. Still have some sessions to catch up with. Alright, so, and I think that's it. Yes, that's just it. Then when it gets to the operation section, then yeah, that's just it. I think that's it. What else? After performing the operation, then the user gets the answer. So we're able to break this down into 4 steps. All right, so step 1, so I'm coming in for you, step 1. All right, step 1, I'm going to say num1, and I'm going to say num1 equals, in case, float, and then input. All right, then for the input, I'm going to give them the question that I want. So I can say enter the first number. Alright, so enter the first number. Alright, so we've grabbed the first number here. Now I'm just going to copy this because I'm lazy and bring this right here, paste it here, and then call this num2, and then change this to second number. So enter the second number. Then here we're going to ask, I'm just going to paste this again. So here we're going to ask them, no, sorry, need to remove float. This is just normal inputs. Alright, so here we're going to ask them, if you don't understand everything I've been doing here, just type along and try as much as possible to connect with me so you can join my Python classes, my Python session, where I break this down into simple steps. And then you can also check this channel here for any Python session, and trust me, you're going to understand Python within few minutes with the step-by-step and simplified explanations that I've been using to explain them over these times. So here, should I call it operation or operator? Okay, let me just say operation. I can just call it operator. Alright, so I can say enter, yeah, so I'll say enter and operator. Then let me give the person different kinds of operator to enter. You can enter an operator like plus, like multiplication, like minus, like modulus, like okay, this is modulus and this is division, forward slash, and so on and so forth. Then that's it for that end there. So I'm going to, now we're going to use if else to perform the operation. All right, so I'm going to say if operation, yeah, thank you, equals plus, if operation equals plus, then I'm going to create a new variable here, result equals Remember, we didn't create results before, but I'm just creating it from the first time because I want to create it and assign it like immediately. So num1 plus num2. Alright, and then here I'm going to now print it out for user. Then print float, from the functional. So I'm going to print num1. Then I'll tell the user that num1. Let me add quotes first so that I will not forget. Okay, so I will now tell the user that num1, num1, and then plus the num2. Alright, num2. So their num1 plus their num2 equals, then I'll now call out results here. Results. So their num1 plus their num2 equals results. Yeah, this is what I want. Alright. So then I'm now going to start jumping around with my elif. Alright. So I'm going, then I'm going to my elif. I'm going to my elif operation. Elif operation. Then this time equals. As a matter of fact, let me just do this one, then I will now start cloning this one. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. So multiplication, then I can now say inside the next line here, then it's the same line of code, everything is the same thing, and I can now say results, the same thing, equals, result equals num1 and whatever what's it called, whatever this thing is, the operator is this, then num2, and then we're going to print again, and then for the function here to be able to get this one in num1, wait, and then here let's say multiplied by num2 equals results. Alright, so I'm just going to highlight this like this, and then I'll do what I call ALT shift down. So I'm just going to do it 2 more times. ALT shift down. Right, then open this again. Oh. Sorry, apologies. ALT shift down. Okay, yeah. Let me give it spacing. Let me add spacing to it. As a matter of fact, okay, so multiplication, so what I just need to do now is just tweak. So minus, and that's it. Then which one again? Blank forward slash. All right, and okay, we still have modulus, so I'm still going to do this one more time. ALT shift down, and enter to give it enough space, then modulus and modulus. All right, so now that we've gotten to the last one, this is where things is going to get fishy. Why? Because there are some things you need to, okay, I think we for what's it called, for our division, if we use direct elif, it's like our division needs to undergo a particular like sub should I say a settings, a sub settings. All right, our division section need to go through a sub settings. All right, which means like how do I even put it now? Like, you know that actually when users are given their numbers, all right, so we're supposed to check if the user type the operation as this here, right? And then, but remember that we only want to perform division if the user explicitly asks for it. All right, so now you see this, we need to make sure that users division by like, oh, how do I put it now, like want to ensure that the second number is not zero. That's what I'm just trying to like put out into words. So we're supposed to make sure that the second number should not be zero, because actually you cannot divide anything with zero. Are you getting the point? So it's just going to ruin our calculator. So we are ensuring that the second number is definitely not going to be zero, because division by zero is illegal in math, right? And even in programming. So it will crash our Python program, and before you know, you will see a zero division error. It's just going to be disturbing you all around. So if you actually still want to try it, you can try it, but it's going to throw you a runtime error, and your app will just crash immediately. Are you getting it now? So we actually want to perform division, so it's safe to divide with numbers from 1 upward, even though what you are getting might not like come out in the result as you've wanted. All right, so, and with this we are going to create another if inside this statement, which we are going to let our users know that they can't actually divide by 0. So that's just the point right here. All right, so in my division right here, so I'm going to come down. All right, let me make it the last one so that it will be easier for us to ruin the alignment of our code. All right, let me paste it here. Okay, now here I'm now going to say if the num2 equals 0, then if num2 not equals 0, then results equals num1 divided by num2. Okay, good. Okay, you will not be able to use here anymore. You have to go forward now. Yes, here, start from here now. All right, and then you also need to start from here also. All right, so then I can now say, so if the num2 is not 0, then run this code. Else, so whenever we have else, means that it is definitely 0. So else print what do I even tell the person? Let's just pretend as if we are on computer this thing. Let's just say cannot divide by 0, right? By 0. I'm feeling sleepy, my god. Okay, so and that's it. So, and then for the last but not the least, I've just put the final else. So the final else for this if, you see their own line, but this is its own else, the same line. So then else if any of the above doesn't work, then let me just tell the user, that this is an invalid operation. All right, an invalid operation, so please use So please use this right here. All right, so and that's it. My code is good to go. So let's run this. Let's test our app before we go on. So I can actually click here to run this. All right, can click here to run this, and I can also open my terminal from here and then run something. But since we have it here, there's no need doing that. Run. All right, enter your first number. Okay, my first number is 15. Second number 5. Enter an operator, add them together. So 15 plus 5 equals 20. All right, let me run this again. Python cal.py, enter your first number 56, divided 0, divide, division. It says error, cannot divide by 0. So I think you can see now. So let's redo the division again. Enter the first number 56, 3, division, and then it gives us something right here. Right, so which means my app is working. So what I need to do now is push this to my VS Code, my GitHub rather. So now, since in the assignment we were not given a particular place to submit, all right, we're not given a particular place to submit, so I'll just open my GitHub now, create I'm going to create a directory for it. So I'm going to say GitHub. Okay, this is my account. All right, home. All right, so this is home. So I need to create a new repository now. So create my first repository. So I can create my repository now. Then I'm going to name this repository Python assignments, because I might actually start sending all my Python assignments here. But don't worry, let me just name it Python assignments. You can name yours something else. All right, so here is the directory containing all my Python assignments. Okay, so I'm not going to do any other thing, just create repository. All right, so now here in this terminal right here, I'm going to switch from Python terminal to Git bash terminal because I want to work with this particular page now. So I'll just click on this drop down stuff right here. Let's see, how many minutes is this? This is 38 minutes. So let me rush this as quick as possible. All right, so it's time to push the code. It's time to push the code to my GitHub repository. So I'm clicking here, then I'm picking Git bash. So if you have Git bash installed on your PC, automatically you will have the terminal also in VS Code. So Git bash, and then I can remove Python now if I want to, and I can leave it, but I don't know, I just feel like removing it. But you can leave yours, it doesn't matter, nothing is going to happen. So I'm in my PLP assignment already in my desktop. So and ls, let me list. Okay, so I have cal.py index.html. So I actually don't want this index.html again. So I've done it and I've pushed it. So if I need it, I can clone it back from my GitHub page here. So I'm just going to remove this from here. Remove index.html. So, and as you can see, it has been cancelled here, meaning it is deleted. Read this thing. It says deleted. So then I'm going to ls again. So I already have my calculator. That's what I want. All right. So now that I'm here, git init. All right. So first of all, I need to know the primary directory that has been set here already. All right. So I'm going to do something like this. Git remote -v. All right. So after typing git remote -v, showing me that it has not been connected to any origin yet. So now it means I can connect my own origin, right? So git remote add. So here I'm going to add my origin here. Then this is my origin here, and I'm just going to copy this. Then after copying this here, right click to paste it and then hit enter. So now I can run the command again, git remote v, to confirm, and then it says it has been connected to my origin here. So now the next thing to do is just something minimal, and which is just the basic step of just pushing it directly to our repository, isn't it? So just git add space dot enter, then git commit. I'm going to commit this. All right. So and then we're going to give it a commit message. So initial commit and basic calculator program in Python. Okay, I've committed this. If you refresh here, nothing is going to happen. Why? Because we've not pushed it. All right. So now we're just going to push, and that's it. So I'm going to git push universal origin main, and then hit enter. And okay, it says, what's the name of this particular session here? It says SRC doesn't match. Whose account is this? Python assignment fails to push some ref. Okay, I don't understand. Failed to push. Error, SRC ref spec main does not match any. Failed to push some. Oh, sorry, I forgot to switch from master to main. Git branch main. Okay, then we run my push again. Supposed to switch to main before pushing. Apologies. Alright, so I'm continuing as God's Favor Leveler King, as I have 2 accounts, but this is the one I'm using here. I think I have like four GitHub accounts. In fact, I need deliverance. So once I refresh this, alright, so I have this right here. Oh boy, I forgot to add readme. Don't worry, I'm just going to add the readme later. So you can add your own readme and you can do whatever you like. But first of all, we need to submit this. Okay, so, and remember, it's the link that we copied here that we're going to submit. This that we used to link this is what we're going to submit. Okay, so I'm going back here. Go back to PLP, then click on finish assignment. So the link that I copied, that I used to clone this here, that I used to clone this thing, is what I'm still going to submit to them. So it is possible they want to clone the repository, but at least that's just what they need. So everything.git, then submit, and that's it. I've done my assignment and I've submitted it. So I've unlocked the next one. I'm supposed to do the assignment again, but now that we understand how to do this assignment and then do the likes, everything, so let's actually go. Let's quickly do our assignments. Go there now. Start doing your assignments now. Like submit now. So I'm going to stop this section and then host another section. So thank you for watching to the end, and I remain my humble self, Godfavor Abraham. And if you need, in case you need any support, try as much as possible to contact me using the link that is attached to the description of this particular video you just finished watching. And then once again, I want to thank you all for supporting our YouTube. Again, the 55 subscribers, we really appreciate you, and without you we wouldn't have gotten to 55. So your one contribution counts. Just that one subscription that you've added counts. And now, as you can see, we have 55 subscribers straight on point in the last 28 days. So thank you all. We really appreciate, and we'll continue to appreciate you more. And see you in the next tutorial. So if you need a personal class also with me on Python, you're a very beginner, you don't even understand anything, and you need someone who can explain as simple as possible to you, just hit my DM with the link in the bio, in the description. So thank you once again for joining in, and I'll see you in the next section.